Hi everyone, Erika here, and thank you again for checking out another bike video. So this one is of the Jones Falls Trail. I'm pretty sure this is it. I looked it up on a map. I was a little bit confused, but I think this is just a segment of it coming from near where the Whole Foods was. So yes, so it was really cool. I was a little nervous because usually on these routes that I haven't done, I'll look at them on Google Maps and do like a street view just to make sure that I'm, like just to kind of get like my vibe right. Like, am I gonna be, doing battle with cars, or is it gonna be like this? So on Street View, there was no protected bike lane or anything. It had the green line on Google Maps where you can see commonly traveled bike paths and on the streets and stuff. But it didn't, I guess it wasn't updated. So I was very pleasantly surprised to go out and see this beautiful bike path. But yeah, that is a really good tip. If you're a little nervous about a route or a road, check it out on Google Street View and you'll at least be able to see if a road is commonly traveled by bikes. So yeah, just a little tip for you. So these past few weeks have been very strange for me. I think I'm kind of coming off, or I'm like at the peak and then slowly going down. Like I've been calling it like a sad season. I think the weather has something to do with that. I know it's the news as well. I've been actually taking kind of like a news break and just giving myself, like I said, like a break. Like I'll check Twitter like maybe a couple times a day, which is way down than I used to, just to make sure that like I tweeted one day, like to make sure an asteroid isn't, coming directly at us. But other than that, yeah, I'll dip in just to see what's going on and I'll leave. I think another big factor was the news story of the group of Baltimore cyclists being hit by the red pickup truck, and yeah, it's just such a bummer. Like I'm not great with words. If y'all have been here, y'all understand. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just like we're, as cyclists, we're all either just trying to get from point A to point B, or we're out just trying to have fun. And it sucks that we have to deal with that. Even more myself, it's extra scary because, I'm Black, I'm a woman, I'm queer presenting, and I'm also on a bike. So many of those things, in the news, you hear just causing someone to just go berserk and just kind of go off. And so I think being so open and available, on two wheels, and a lot of times in neighborhoods I'm not familiar with, yeah, it's scary, but I'm working on it. Things are, like I said, I'm coming down from the sad season, doing a lot of self-care this week, and yeah, just trying to take care of myself. So yeah, going back to the news story, I'll actually link to the people's GoFundMe pages in the description below so we can all help them out, because I could not imagine how much that is going to cost. So I've already donated, but yeah, I hope that they are okay. I couldn't imagine. It's very scary, but I hope that we can all see through these videos that a lot of times cycling well, for me personally, it's one of the best things that I currently have going on. You know, like I'm not really going anywhere, not in any kind of relationship or anything. So it's cycling is kind of like my freedom, a lot in ways, and I'm pretty sure it's like that for many people. So yeah, check the description box below and I will have their GoFundMe. So another thing that's been going on with me these past 2 weeks is I sadly had to retire my pink sticker bike. I was so bummed when I found out. I took it in for a tune-up. My friend told me about it before, that the frame was damaged, so shout out to Mike for you were right. So it's the frame and the fork. It's about 40 plus years old, so it probably gotten like a collision or something like that. Yeah, I've already ordered another bike that I'm gonna turn into a commuter bike, and yeah, I'm super excited. It's kind of weird because I have a, well, not weird, but it just kind of sucks, I guess, because I wanted the pink bike to be a commuter bike, and I wanted to have like a bunch of racks and a bunch of bags and stuff like that for when I go to the store and everything. But yeah, and I understand it wouldn't be safe to have all that extra weight and everything on a wobbly frame. So yeah, I'm gonna try to, I feel like I'm pretty good at taking things apart. Maybe not putting them together, but I can take something apart. I think I want to take it apart and maybe make like some art or something with it. Like I want to put the frame on the wall, and yeah, I may donate the other parts if anyone wants anything. I'll figure that out maybe. But yeah, I'm excited about that, and it sucks to have to retire it, but especially because we're all cyclists here, and if not, hey, become a cyclist. We all make so many friends on our bikes, and it's something about like moving this machine with our body. It's such a interesting sort of connection that I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like each bike has its own personality, and I feel like you have different personalities when you ride them. Like I know that my personality may be a little bit different if I'm on my road bike than I was on my pink sticker bike, and definitely my e-bike, because on my e-bike I'm usually, I'm in an upright position, so I can maybe dress a little bit differently, be a bit more comfortable, go a little bit more slower, ironically, I guess. But yeah, I just, different moods on each bike. So all that to say is I'll miss pink sticker bike, and I'd rather retire it than have it stolen, or not what word am I looking? I'm trying to make like a nice send-off. I'd rather retire the bike than, yeah, have it stolen or something worse happens. Yeah. So anyway, I almost just died, and yeah, it sucked. If you go back, replay the tapes, you can see that I had the green. It was on my side, but that's fine. I hate pickup trucks so much. I really do. I think they're the ugliest thing to happen to cities. They suck. They're never dirty. This is me ranting, and that's fine. As you can see, it feels like sometimes if I would have left the house, 3 seconds later, would there be a video this week? We don't know. And that's the important thing, is if there would have been a video. I wanted to talk about the street because it's interesting. So right here, there is a bike lane that goes all the way down, but I always choose to get and ride with the cars because I've had so many bad experiences where I'm going down this hill with the green and people not using their turn signal. And I know that I rely on cars to use their turn signal to know if it's okay for me to go or but my number one rule of cycling is to pedal like the car drivers will make the wrong decision, and a lot of the times they do. So I think that's a good tip. If you've never tried it, it feels so much better because it's a fun hill also, and you can go down at full speed. And I didn't on this trip, but you can just quickly go back over into the bike lane if you want to, or you could keep going up the same side. So we've gone through a lot of emotions together this week, especially in this video. I've been happy, I've been sad, I've talked about my sad season, I've given some tips. Also, try it. The tip about going on the street path instead of at least that segment of the road. But yeah, that's just from my point of view. It's really worked for me, and it's definitely going the other way feels not so safe. I wonder if there's something that we could do, maybe banning cars. I don't know. That would make that segment a little bit safer. I don't know. People are just texting all the time. Anyways, so yeah, this was a fun video. I know that part of it was Joan's fault, part of it wasn't. But yeah, it's what I went on. It was really great. I had a good time. And yeah, I hope everyone stays safe this week, and see you in a couple of weeks.